Title: Whispers of the Heart. Characters: Lila, a bright and imaginative 16-year-old girl who has just discovered the complexities of love. Jake, Lila's best friend, a thoughtful and protective boy who has feelings for her but struggles to express them. Sophie, a classmate of Lila's, who often teases her but has her own insecurities. Lila's perspective. Lila had always been a dreamer. With her sketchbook in hand, she would often escape into her own world, where colors danced and stories unfolded. But everything changed when she met Ethan, the new boy in school. He was charming, with a smile that lit up the room and a laugh that made her heart flutter. Lila found herself drawn to him in a way she had never experienced before. At first, it was innocent. They shared glances in the hallway, exchanged shy smiles in class, and even partnered up for a project. Lila felt like she was floating on air, lost in the magic of young love. But as her feelings deepened, so did the whispers around her. "Look at Lila, she thinks she's so special now," Sophie sneered one day, her voice dripping with sarcasm as she passed by Lila and Ethan in the cafeteria. Lila's heart sank. She had heard the whispers before, but this time they stung more than usual. "What's wrong with her?" Sophie continued, her friends giggling behind her. "She's just a nobody who thinks she can catch a prince." Lila felt the heat rise to her cheeks, not fully understanding why Sophie was so cruel. She had never done anything to deserve such treatment. All she wanted was to explore her feelings for Ethan without the weight of judgment. Jake's perspective. Jake had been Lila's best friend since childhood. He had always admired her creativity and spirit, but lately, he had noticed a change in her. She was happier, but there was also a vulnerability in her eyes that worried him. He had seen the way Sophie and her friends treated Lila, and it made his blood boil. "Why do they have to be so mean?" Jake asked Lila one afternoon as they walked home from school. "You haven't done anything wrong." "I know," Lila replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "But it feels like everyone is watching me, judging me for liking Ethan. I just want to be happy." Jake felt a pang in his heart. He wanted to tell her that he cared for her deeply, that he had always been there for her, but the words never came out. Instead, he tried to be supportive, even as he felt a mix of jealousy and frustration. "Just ignore them," he said, trying to sound confident. "You deserve to be happy, Lila. Don't let them get to you." Lila's perspective. Despite Jake's encouragement, the whispers continued. Lila found herself withdrawing, feeling like she was walking on eggshells. She loved the way Ethan made her feel, but the fear of judgment loomed over her like a dark cloud. One day, after a particularly harsh comment from Sophie, Lila broke down. "Why can't they just let me be?" she cried to Jake. "I haven't done anything wrong. I just like someone." Jake's heart ached for her. "You haven't done anything wrong, Lila. You're just being yourself. And if they can't see how amazing you are, that's their problem, not yours." Jake's perspective. As Lila struggled with her feelings, Jake felt a growing urgency to protect her. He couldn't stand seeing her hurt, especially when he knew how special she was. One day, he decided to confront Sophie. "Why do you keep picking on Lila?" Jake asked her, his voice steady but firm. "She's done nothing to you." Sophie rolled her eyes, crossing her arms. "Oh please, Jake. She thinks she's so special just because Ethan likes her. It's pathetic. Pathetic." Jake shot back, anger bubbling inside him. "You're the one who looks pathetic, trying to tear someone down just because you're insecure. Lila deserves to be happy, and you should be ashamed of yourself." Sophie huffed and walked away, leaving Jake feeling a mix of satisfaction and concern. He knew he had to do more to support Lila. Lila's perspective. After Jake's confrontation with Sophie, Lila noticed a change. The whispers didn't stop completely, but they seemed to lose their power. With Jake by her side, she felt stronger. She began to embrace her feelings for Ethan more openly, allowing herself to enjoy the moments they shared without fear. One afternoon, as they sat together in the park, Ethan took Lila's hand. "I really like you, Lila," he said, his eyes sincere. "I don't care what anyone else thinks." In that moment, Lila felt a rush of joy. She realized that love was worth the risk of judgment. With Ethan's support and Jake's unwavering friendship, she began to understand that she didn't have to let others define her worth. Jake's perspective. As Lila blossomed in her relationship with Ethan, Jake felt a bittersweet pang in his heart. He was happy for her, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he had missed his chance to express his own feelings. He watched as Lila grew more confident, and he admired her strength. One evening, as they sat together under the stars, Jake finally found the courage to speak up. "Lila, I want you to know that I've always been here for you. You're my best friend, and I care about you more than you know." Lila turned to him, her eyes wide with surprise. "Jake, Before she could finish, he continued, "I just want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. But I need you to know that you're amazing, and you deserve all the love in the world." Tears filled Lila's eyes as she realized the depth of Jake's feelings. "Thank you, Jake. You've always been there for me, and I appreciate you more than I can say." Conclusion. As the school year progressed, Lila learned to embrace her feelings and stand tall against the whispers. With Ethan by her side and Jake as her steadfast friend, she discovered the power of love and friendship. She realized that while people might judge and label her, what truly mattered was how she saw herself. Jake, too, learned the importance of expressing his feelings and supporting those he cared about. Though he had missed his chance with Lila romantically, their friendship remained strong, and he found comfort in knowing that he had played a part in her journey. In the end, Lila's story became one of resilience, love, and the courage to be true to oneself, while Jake learned that sometimes, the greatest love stories are the ones that unfold in friendship. Together, they navigated the complexities of young love, emerging stronger and more connected than ever.